This tune we're going to play is called the Breitenbush March, and it was named after one of our favorite hangouts when we're not working. We go to a place called Breitenbush Hot Springs, which is up in the mountains east of Salem, Oregon. And it's been there since time immemorial. The natives used to go there, and it became a famous place where people had miraculous healings. And there was a couple that eventually claimed it as a homestead, and they actually cured their son of polio by holding him in the hot water against his will. And it raised his core temperature to the point where it killed the virus. Wow. And there's been doctors who confirmed that that could happen. But this tune was written around the same time as the Foggy Dew, but it was written by an Italian accordion player who happened to have moved here to the Northwest, and his name was Guido Deiro, and he was a top vaudeville star. He was making $600 a week in 1916, and he was the closing act for any vaudeville show that he was in because he was such an amazing accordion player, and the accordion had been around for a long time, but he was one of the first people to get an accordion with a piano keyboard, and he coined the term piano accordion. This guy was really famous in his day, and he actually met another vaudeville personality named Mae West and married her, and they were married for a couple of years, didn't work out. She was not a star in vaudeville. She really didn't have much of an act, but she later became very famous in movies and was the highest paid woman in America when she was a movie star. She eventually met Guido's son while she was doing a show in Las Vegas and gave him the whole story of their romance, and he wrote a little book about it, which we wanted to learn this tune just because of the title, and because we love going to Breitenbush, and it turned into this crazy rabbit hole to go down in learning all about this guy and his music. Anyway.
Yeah, and so the guy, there's actually another guy, his name is Henry Doktorsky, and he kind of got together with Guido's son and put together a book of music of all of Guido's arrangements. You know, he's got ragtime things that he did, he's waltzes, a big thick book. And he has given me permission to make a harp arrangement, which I've done, and Afghan Press has just published it, and I have some in the store down there.
No, you haven't yet.
They came between Honduras and this event.
What about that, I guess?
So anyway, it is in the key of A. I think you guys might be interested in that, which there aren't very many tunes that I play in the key of A in my life. That's